How many keepy-ups can you do?
Well, I've never really counted in a long time, but I remember when I was a young boy, I think I used to get about 200, and then I used to get bored a bit. But that took a while. I started off with 5 and 6, and I just kept practicing. But to be honest, I don't know what I would get right now. But it's a great question.
Who is the best player you have played with or against?
That's a hard one. I'd say the best player I've played against would probably be Jelic. When he was at Rangers, we played him at Ibrox, and he scored early doors. It was a horrible game in the end, but he was real quality on the ball.
What is the best goal you have scored? Can you please describe it?
To be honest, I might have to say the goal midweek there, against Hamilton in the last minute. I'd say it's the cleanest strike as I've ever had, but I'd probably go that. I had a few last season at Hamilton as well, and Dunfermline in the cup away. It was an important goal as well, but no, I'd probably go the midweek against Hamilton.
Who is the funniest Saints player?
I'd have to say Paddy Craig. He always makes me smile anyway. But he's funny. But I don't even know why he's funny. He just does. Some of the things he comes out with, I just think, what is he even thinking? But he's hilarious, to be fair.
How many hours a day do you practice?
Well, depend. I'd say on average it'd be about an hour and a half a day. But if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday, sometimes we do double sessions. So it'll be an hour and a half. Then we'd get a bit of lunch, and then we'd be back out again in the afternoon or in the gym or whatever. So usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day.
How old were you when you started football?
I started, well, I'd say I was quite old coming into it, to be fair. I don't think I had my first team till I was about 11, and I think it was that season, I got picked up with St Johnstone, so I was playing in my boys' club on the Sunday, and I was playing with St Johnstone on the Saturday, so I think I was quite late, relatively, compared to most people. I think they'd be in 7 or 8, but I was 11, and I loved it as soon as I got into it.
What is your proudest moment in football so far?
I'd say still the first goal. I'd say the first goal I ever scored when I think I was 16, coming on at Airdrie away in the first division, the last game of the season. So when I scored there, I just kind of got a taste of it, and I thought I want more of this. Rosenborg was another big goal, but I'd say the Airdrie game, my first ever game, sticks in my mind.
Do you play any other sports?
I'm trying to think now. To be honest, most of the time I just take it easy, get the feet up when I'm not playing football. But I like a game of golf, but I'm no good at all. But it's something I would like to be good at. So hopefully, in my older age, I might mature and get a bit better at it. But I'd say golf's probably the only one.
What is your favourite computer game, and can you complete it?
Well, to be fair, I got Grand Theft Auto just last week, and I completed it last Friday, so I was kind of busy with that. But I've just got FIFA, but I'd have to say FIFA or Call of Duty is probably my favourite.
When did you last have short hair?
Thinking back, it's got to be about 4 years. I don't think I've even had it trimmed in about 2, so I'd say I would have been about 16 when it was relatively short, but I wouldn't change it anymore.
What is your favourite word?
My favourite word? I'm going to have to say awesome. I don't know why.
What's your best joke?
To be honest, I'm not really good at jokes. I always forget them, but I used to have a lot when I was younger, but the old knock jokes are my favourite, but I never could remember many of them.
What type of music do you like?
Probably in the contrary to what I look. I'm mostly an R&B fan as opposed to anything else, so a bit of hip hop or R&B for me.
Do you have a nickname? What is it?
Mazo. Mazo is what the boys call me. It started when I came in at first. I think in football it tends to be your nickname's just Zo or whatever on the end of your name, so that's kind of where Mazo came from.
How fast can you run the 100 metres?
Well, to be fair, last season there was an argument between the boys of what kind of time you'd run it in, but I'd still fancy myself running it with about 11 and a half seconds, I guess.
Can you play any musical instruments?
Nah, the only as far as I went musically was a recorder in first year, but apart from that, I'm useless. My sister used to play the violin, but I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest.
What is your favourite skill or trick?
I'd say on the football pitch, the step over, it can be underestimated. I'd say that's probably the most effective as well.
Have you ever tried the crossword challenge? Did you do it?
I'd say I probably have when I was at my gran's, a long time ago. When I'd be bored at my gran's, I would get the paper, read through it and then try a crossword. I don't think I ever finished one, to be fair. There was always one or two words I got wrong and it just killed the whole thing. More Sudoku, man. Well, thanks anyway, Finlay, for the interview, and I hope you enjoy the game and get a win for us.